Come on. What's going on, guys? So we got another episode here. Gonna do something slightly different. So today I'm gonna be going over this cold tub. I've seen a lot of people online starting to use the cold therapy and whatnot. I want to start by saying I'm no cold expert. I'm not, gonna try and position myself like a Wim Hof or anything. I do enjoy biohacks. I've been doing the cold therapy for a while. This is like my third tub. Made all the made all the mistakes you can make with the previous tub, so figured we'd make a quick video on pretty much how to get it together, how to make sure it's functional, and how to not make the beginning mistakes I made previously. So let's get into this thing real quick. So it comes, obviously set up to be a freezer. Want to get a hose, so just get like a cheap hose. You can see I cut the end here, and I just put this piece, I cut it like that so I can put it into here, so that probably once every 2 weeks or so, the sink stays pretty clean, but once every 2 weeks or so, you just pop this open and drain it. And whether you have this in the garage or somewhere out a little bit more close to outside where you can just dump it, I take the hose, put it in there, and then I just run it out the fence so it's not going straight into the backyard. But as you can see, it's nice and slick right now, but it does have these edges around here. This is what needs to be pretty much sealed. What happened to my last one is I sealed it with the spray, which is great. It's a nice way to kind of save time, but after a while, if you let ice build up on the walls, the ice starts to kind of warp the metal, change the shape of the metal so it's not nice and flat, and then the Flex Seal or whatever you're using starts to kind of come off and look wonky. So like I said, the sealing is really, really important. I made the mistake a bunch of times of getting this thing, being super excited about it, and just wanting to rush into it. So, did it as quickly as I could, sprayed it on, and, within a couple of months, it was already getting warped and whatnot. So I sold the other one to a guy who just wanted to use it as a freezer, and we're going to seal this one properly and show you guys how to do it. So go into step one now. The best thing I've found to seal it is going to be this Flex Shot. So like I said, I use the Flex Seal, I've tried the Flex Tape, I've tried the Flex Spray, I've tried it all. I'm going to do this once, probably leave it 24 hours to dry, do it again, and then maybe after that hit it with some Flex Seal just to seal it up. But I'm not going to rush with this. I'm going to do this properly. So we got all of the parts that we kind of piece together, at least cover with it. I'm going to hit it with something flat right now, and let it dry, and I'm going to seal that, at least the surrounding underneath the cap, and then I'm going to seal the surrounding so that we can get rid of that, let it dry for 24 hours, and then come hit it again. Alright, so we got that drying. I figured while we do that, I'll give you some more info. So just to cover the essentials again, Flex Shot to seal it. I would recommend sealing it at least 2 or 3 times. Getting this timer is really important as well. Really any electric timer, so that you can kick it on for maybe, I'd recommend 2 hours a night at like you'll have like a thermostat thing here on the side. Put it to like the middle, maybe right there, and give it like 2 hours a night. Really, if you do it in the morning, maybe kick it on at like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. so it's extra cold right when you get in. Obviously you can get whatever type of thermometer you want, but get a thermometer so you can make sure you're measuring it. And then the hose to empty it, I'd recommend cleaning it probably about once every 2 weeks, depending on how well you do keeping it clean while you're getting in. You can see I have a net right here, so if you have like people going in and out and whatnot, you'll have a lot of people dragging in just debris. So obviously try and hose off your feet. We have the outdoor shower right there as well, so that's nice to do hot and cold. But the essentials, just knowing ahead of time makes your life a whole lot easier. So I see a lot of people out there using this as like a virtue signaling, like, oh, I meditate, I do cold therapy, I breathe, you know, which is great by all means, but I think, you know, humans have been doing this for thousands of years. So I'm not special. I just really am making this video so you guys don't make the same mistakes I did. Yeah, just take the ego out of it. Don't try and go in for 2 to 3 minutes because you saw some Instagram influencer doing it, or, you know, get in there and try and experience something that someone else is telling you they're doing. Just get in for as long as you can, and I think right away from day one you'll see why people are doing it and why they're so obsessed. So yeah, take your own advice for it, get in the cold, and alright, so we're gonna start filling. And like I said, I gave that Flex Seal spray about 24 hours to dry, maybe even a little bit more than that. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. So another mistake I have made in the past is putting the ice in first, but when you drop this ice in to this is like a metal, and if you drop that ice over and over again, it starts to dent the bottom. Just little things that will help. So if you are not going to use ice and you're just going to use it, you want to set it, like I said, to right about the middle. Leave it on for the first 24 hours for it to get nice and cold, maybe even a little bit longer, and then you're going to go ahead and set the timer up. So we'll go do that right now. Right. So now we got the tub plugged in. So what we're going to do is go ahead and set the time. So it is 11:20 a.m. So it is Wednesday. So first thing, you're going to do clock, program. All right, nope, we're going to go clock. 5. And then we're going to turn it off every day at 7. And we got the clock set. Now we got the program set. And so moving forward, tomorrow I have it set from 5 to 7. It's going to kick on at 5 a.m. and be going until about 7. All right, so now that we have some water in here, we can start to open this ice up. It is nice having a hose and having it outside and whatnot, so finding the right area is definitely a good idea. So let's get this started real quick. Set up. The ice is in. That's incredible. I forgot. It's only been maybe 2-3 months since the last one broke. That is incredible. Highly suggest, if you have the chance, get an outdoor shower. Oh, that felt so good. And here's the finished product. We got the lights. Like I said, maybe $10 for those lights. That's the Cold Tub setup.